When the leader took his daughter to the hospital, a car driving in the wrong direction suddenly intercepted them. After the wealthy girl got out of the car, she began to slap the car window. After slapping the leader's wife several times, she forcibly dragged the leader's wife out of the car. Before the leader's wife could explain, the wealthy girl slapped her several more times. At this moment, the leader in the car was in a panic, because his daughter was critically ill, and they couldn't afford any more delays. The wealthy girl still didn't realize the trouble she had gotten herself into, because the leader was an extremely important figure in the country. He had independently developed a new type of special medicine that successfully defeated a plague that had been transmitted from an enemy nation. However, he was so busy with work that he had neglected his young daughter at home. His daughter unfortunately contracted a very rare disease. Although he was highly skilled in medicine, he couldn't cure her illness. Fortunately, someone helped him find a rare Tianshan snow lotus, which could help slow down his daughter's condition. Meanwhile, the military was urgently escorting the snow lotus to the hospital. The entire country was doing everything they could to save the leader's daughter as quickly as possible. Unexpectedly, on the way, they were stopped by a wealthy girl. The wealthy girl's father had learned about the news half an hour earlier, knowing that the leader was coming to the local hospital to treat his daughter. He had arrived early and was waiting at the hospital entrance. He even urged his daughter to be ready, thinking she must meet the leader today. He believed that if they could establish a good relationship with the leader, their family would be able to rise to the top of the city's 4 great families. But what the wealthy father didn't know was that his daughter's actions would destroy their entire family. The leader saw his wife being bullied, but he had something more important to attend to, so he didn't want to cause more trouble. He decided to apologize to the wealthy girl. When the wealthy girl saw them apologize, she thought she had one. She became more arrogant and refused to move her car. As a result, many cars were blocked behind. The drivers got out and asked what was going on. The leader's wife explained everything clearly. When everyone heard, they all criticized the wealthy girl for driving in the wrong direction and hitting people. They gave the wealthy girl a good scolding. At this point, someone recognized the wealthy girl as the daughter of the rich family, and everyone immediately became silent, too afraid to speak up. The wealthy girl, relying on her family's wealth and power, claimed that she always drove like this and was used to being domineering. Seeing that everyone around her was afraid of her, the leader was anxious, like an ant on a hot pan. Every second wasted meant more danger for his daughter. He had no choice but to ask the wealthy girl in a low voice what she wanted in order to clear the road. The wealthy girl, however, pushed her advantage. Unbeknownst to her, the military escorting the special medicine was heading this way. The general's subordinates discovered the road ahead was blocked, and stated that taking a detour would require an additional 30 minutes. The general ordered them to clear the obstruction within 5 minutes, and create a clear path for the leader. Meanwhile, the wealthy girl was forcing the leader to kneel and apologize to her. The leader felt this was too much, but the crowd stood on the wealthy girl's side, not daring to oppose her. They all thought the wealthy girl's actions were justified, and urged the leader to kneel and apologize immediately, so the road could be cleared. Faced with the crowd's accusations, the leader's wife stepped forward and explained to everyone that her husband was no ordinary man. Without him, the people of the country might not even survive. Upon hearing this, the crowd speculated that the man might be in the military, but the wealthy girl wasn't scared at all. Believing that soldiers who serve the people should be respected and do their duty without complaint, she continued to demand that the man kneel.